my nails. I'm doing my feel. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply my primer. And I've already filed down my nails. It's been a while since I actually did my feel. The last 2 times I did my nails, I just did a polish change and not a feel. So that's why I had I had to file them down so low because it was so long since I had did my feel. Hey y'all. So yeah, I'm just doing my feel, and I've already took my gel polish off and I filed my nails down a lot. And the reason why I filed off so much is because I'm gonna do a different color acrylic, and I didn't want it to be so thick around the cuticle area. She said she clicked off K-Way and Lala. That's funny. So I will be using my OPI Artist Series brush, and I know just a while ago somebody was saying that their brush always got so dirty, even after wiping their brush off, and I was telling her that it might be because usually like cheaper brushes do that. I know I used to buy the brushes from Sally's, and they always had all that acrylic on them, even if I wiped them off a lot. So I'm using this acrylic that I mixed together, so it has some of that glow in the dark powder in it, and then I added some glitter to it as well. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to look at the comments, and I put too much acrylic on my nail. Let me see. So that's what I mean whenever I say clean around the cuticle area. I know with my girls that I've been helping at school, whenever I tell them clean around the cuticle area, they'll like just literally clean the cuticle, but you have to take that acrylic off your cuticles because if not, they will lift. So once again, I did mix this glitter or this acrylic. I just added some glitter to it and then some pink glow in the dark powder. See, let me show y'all. I'm going to turn the lights off real quick to show y'all. So you can see it glowing, and then if I kind of activate it with my light, let's see. Eh, well, see, you can kind of tell. Let me turn this back on. So I'm going to add a little bit more to the tip. Have I ever used forms to do tips? I have, but I don't really. I think I only have one girl that I use forms on, and that's because she works at like a restaurant and she's really rough with her nails. So we do forms just so they be a little bit more thicker. Hey y'all. I have a hard time cleaning the cuticle with the brush. So you want to make sure that you clean it right before it dries off. So you set your acrylic down and pat it around and then just brush it towards the tip. And I'm kind of angled. I have my finger angled at a different direction or spot that I usually do it. So I'm kind of having a hard time because of my camera. But see, whenever you wipe around that cuticle, you basically want to just get that acrylic from off your fingers. So you basically want to put your brush right in between your cuticle and the actual nail. Most of my acrylics I get from, well, like the one that I mainly use, I get from eBay. This one I think I got, to be honest, I don't know where I got this one from. I used to use OPI, and I used to get that one off of eBay. Or no, actually my OPI I used to get off of, I think it's called Nail Source. It's nailsource.com or something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to read these comments, but I'm trying to do my nails too, so I'm sorry. Hey from Florida. Hey, I hope to be out there pretty soon. Y'all, I want to move to Florida so bad. Can anybody just like let me come stay with them? How do I make my acrylic thick? Just keep adding acrylic or get how can I say it? I usually don't like to work with a lot of acrylic, so what I would say is just keep adding acrylic till you get that thickness that you want. See, I don't like my nails thick. See, as long as I get that little arch right there, I don't like my tips really thick. Thank y'all for getting on here too. I didn't think anybody was gonna get on. I was just bored watching TV and I was like, you know what? I really sat there for a long time trying to debate on if I wanted to do my nails or not. But I was like, let me just get up. So see how um, it keep getting on my cuticle because like I said, I'm kind of working in a different position that I usually work in. So I'm trying to work with this. How do you achieve the bump in the stress area? You literally at the end, whenever you look at your nail, if you feel like you need more or you feel like your nail is too flat, you go back and add that bead right there in the stress area. Hmm. Hold on, y'all. Let me move around a little bit. I'm going to position my fingers on this little fan so I can have. Hold on. I'm really over here struggling. Okay, that should be better. Does the price on the brush matter? You kind of want to invest some good money on your brush because I know whenever I first started, I was using one from Sally's and um it was just horrible. Like the acrylic used to get stuck all on it. So this OPI brush, I want to say it's maybe like 30 something dollars, but it's definitely worth the money because it lasts a really long time and it's really good. So I say just go ahead and invest in a good brush instead of having to spend all the money on a brush that's not worth anything or that's not, that's going to be causing you problems because that's how it was at first. I went through so many brushes from Sally's until I finally got this OPI one. I think I've always used the flat brush. I don't really like the round ones. One of the Tammy Taylors that I had, I think, was a round one, and I didn't really like it. I'd rather just, or actually, no, I'm not even gonna say I don't like it. I got used to using a flat brush because that's what I learned with, so that's what I like. So I did three so far. How do I get rid of the smell? Y'all, I'm so used to it. What smell? I can't even smell it. I know that's horrible, but I am used to it. And my boyfriend actually bought me a air purifier and I sent it back. I know that's bad, but only because I told him I was like, it's so big and I don't have any room for it. And I don't want you to have spent all that money and then I don't use it. So I sent it back and I was like, I'll just use the money to buy me something different. So that's what I'm going to do. Do you wear a mask? No, I don't wear a mask because I already have problems like I've had asthma before. So the times that I have wore a mask, yeah, I literally thought I was about to pass out because it got so hot and and I just couldn't breathe. It was worse than if I didn't wear one. So um how do I do my less dominant hand? You'll see in a minute. I'll probably be struggling. Sometimes I'm good, other times I do have like the last time I did my nails I was struggling. How many clients do I get in a day? I do about 4 or 5. And y'all, I used to do more, but my lately my back's been hurting so bad. So, to the point where I almost want to cry. So I kind of cracked down on some people or just not doing as many. And then plus I started back school, so that took away a lot of my time as well. I had a small air purifier, but it didn't really work for me. So I think I threw it out. So there go those. And then now I'm going to do my pinky. How long does it take to do my both hands? To be honest, I don't know. We've been on here 10 minutes now, so probably 10 minutes a hand for a feel. You know, this little fan is really in my way. How often do I do a first set on myself? To be honest, I don't do. I hate having to soak my nails off, so I don't do them really often. A lot of the time I just keep doing a feel, and also like say I do a full set and then I do a color change after like 2 weeks, and then I probably do my feel like every 3 weeks, sometimes maybe even four, because y'all, by the time I'm done doing nails, like I'm tired. I just want to lay in the bed, and like I do not be having time anymore, so I don't do my nails as often as I did before. What do you dislike about a client? Actually, y'all, I like all my clients. I really do not have any issues with any of my clients. I've been blessed to have all the girls that I do have because they are amazing. Like I said, I'm not taking new clients right now because I'm back in school. So by the time all my regulars rebook, um, like I'm really left with no openings at all. And I know a lot of my high school girls or just high school girls been wanting to book, but I'm not booking for prom because like I said, I'm only taking my regulars. I just feel like that would be so unfair. Say I start booking for prom, and then whenever it's time for my regulars to come back, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm booked for prom, because they come to me, every 2 weeks, and I just don't want to do that. Do I have any clients that don't know what type of nails they want it? Yeah, a lot of the time I have a lot of girls that just be like, just do whatever. Like that set I posted yesterday, the pink marble ones. She's always like, just do whatever you want. So I just come up with whatever. I only do acrylics. I don't do gels only because I learned with acrylics, so that's just what I got used to. So yeah. Hey, Adrian. What are you going to do for Valentine's Day? Y'all, to be honest, I think I'm going to bling it out. I showed my boyfriend a picture of what I want to do, and he was like, you're doing too much. He said it is not that serious, but I think I'm just going to do a whole bunch of red rhinestones. Yeah, so this hand is done. Let me get this fan out of my way because y'all are about to see me struggling with this other hand. So I'm going to put some more liquid in my little container. And this is my Mia Secret liquid. What kind of advice do I have for beginners? Just practice, 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 and keep practicing, because that's the only way you will get better. I'm in school to get my instructor's license in cosmetology, because for a minute I thought I wanted to teach high school kids, but now, like after being around them, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm doing my less dominant hand now, and as you can see, I work really slow so I don't get all that acrylic on my cuticles, and I just try to be a little bit more careful when it comes to doing this hand so I don't have to do a lot of falling at the end. So I also work smarter and not harder on myself. That's why I always give that advice. Do I prefer pink acrylic or clear? The one I always use is like a off pink, it has a hint of pink, but it's almost clear. This time I just wanted to do this pink because I wanted the glow in the dark acrylic for some reason, and I haven't done this in a while. That's the only reason why I'm doing this pink. But I was gonna do the clear. I don't know what got into me, or the clear. How do I get the perfect coffin shape? Um, okay, I'll show you once I get to the shaping. What do recommend to use for beginners? I would really say Me Secret is actually really good. It gives you a really good or a nice amount of time to kind of work with it. It doesn't dry too fast or too slow. I know some like my girls at school, they're learning with Tammy Taylor, and to be honest, whenever I'm trying to help them, I even have a hard time because it dries so fast. So I would definitely say, oh, I'm sorry, y'all can't see. So I would definitely say go with Mia Secret because it's a good quality product and it is, um, yeah, I'm trying to concentrate. But it, like I said, it gives you a good amount of time to work with it. It doesn't dry too fast, and then it's also pretty affordable. I have their clear and I have their pink, and I also wanted to get their cover colors, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. Yeah, yeah, you should definitely try Me a Secret. You could just start off by buying the little bitty containers. Yeah, I'm trying to get in the camera. It's really whenever people talk about healthier, I really say it depends on the nail tech because even if like say that you think that acrylics are healthier, it all depends on how rough the nail tech is with the person's real nail, because if you sit there and drill the nail a lot and just file down a lot on their nails, it don't matter if acrylics or gels are healthier, because like I said, it just depends on how rough the nail tech is with your nails, because for all you know, your nail tech could burn your nail off and drill a hole into your hand. So I really say it just depends on whoever's doing the nails and how healthy they're gonna keep your nail. And also depend on how your client takes their nails off, because I have some girls that just rip their nails off even after I tell them not to. What kind of camera? I'm using my phone. I always use my phone for all my videos. I didn't want to invest into a camera because I didn't know how my videos were going to do at first. So I was like, I'll just wait and see how I do because I don't want to spend money on a camera and then I don't do good. But I actually like recording on my phone because then I don't have to download the video to the computer and all that stuff. I just do everything on my phone. How thick does this nail have to be on a free edge? Um, I'll show you how thick mine are in a bit. Yes, you do have to use the non-wipe or non-cleanse or y'all top blah, 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 top coat on the chrome because you need it to stick. If you were to use the regular chrome or regular top coat, um, well, actually, I don't know what it would do, but I just know you're supposed to use the non-wipe. Cause the one that you have to clean off, it leaves an inhibition layer, so it won't stick to that. I don't think. Yeah, but for the person that just asked how thick, it kind of you kind of like after doing so many nails, you kind of know like how thick or how thin you want to do them. So like mine are pretty thin, but I know that I don't really break my nails unless I have like an accident or something. Um, but other than that, you would know like what clients you need to do them thicker on. Like I said, I have that one client that I built her nails on, and I know that she's always so rough with her nails, and she always break them that I have to do them thicker on her. But then I have other clients that they're not as rough, so it doesn't matter with them. And I just don't like really thick nails unless somebody asks me. Like today, somebody asked me to do them thicker because she's rough with her nails, and that was another girl. No, I don't recommend. Somebody said, do I recommend them buy the little like kits from like eBay that come from China? I really do not recommend it because most likely it's MMA acrylic systems. So you don't want to buy that. So I would say just start off with something like Me a Secret. Like I said, you can find the little small set for beginners for cheap, and just make sure I would say just invest in something that you know is good instead of just wasting your money. Because I've never used them, like the ones from China, but um, I know I've heard they're not good for you. They're MMA. Where did you buy it? I bought my trainer hand from eBay. It was only like under $25. I can't remember. And this, I forgot, so what is MMA? Um, so basically, this is what story I always tell people. So basically, the person that came up with acrylic, they said, this is a story somebody tell me, y'all, like, I'm not sure if this is the real story or not, but somebody told me that the person that invented acrylic, her husband was a dentist, and the same products that he was using to make dentures is the same products that she was using to do nails. So then they realized that it was really harsh for somebody's nails because it got really, really hard. So they started making it illegal, but some stores, like some of the Asian stores, still sell it because it's really cheap, and it's well, yeah, it's just really cheap. So the way you will know if it's MMA or not is like whenever you soak the nails, if it gets really shiny and hard to take off, then it's most likely MMA. But if you soak a good product, it kind of just tears apart, and the other ones get really like gooey and sticky, and you would know, like, as soon as you dip it into acetone, you would know if it's MMA or not. And they break off really easily, and it's just not good for your nail. I can make a video about that, going more into depth, because that's always the story that I tell. But to be honest, I know that, I've never used it, so I don't know the real story behind it. And I should, because that's part of, doing nails. But to be honest, I've never really just looked into it. And then it's a really big word, so I can't even memorize it. How is the OPI acrylic application? The OPI, I used OPI for a long time, but to be honest, I was getting a lot of lifting, and it was to the point where I thought that I was doing something wrong. So that's when I changed over to the Mia Secret, and then whenever I switched over to Mia Secret, I didn't have any problems at all. So I just figured that it was the OPI. But the OPI didn't give me any problems, to be honest. I feel like it was just that I was having a lot of lifting, and then they would also break really easily. No, whenever I wipe my brush on this paper towel, it's nothing on here. So that's why I keep wiping it. I wipe my brush a lot. Sometimes I sit there and like kind of pay attention to how much I wipe my nail. I mean, not my nail, but my brush. And I really do wipe my brush a lot. I'm going to go ahead and I waited too long because I was reading a comment. So I'm going to wipe that off with my nail. But yeah, I wipe my brush a lot. Sorry, y'all. These comments are coming in so fast. I don't have the time to read them, and then they go away. This is a powder that I'm using. It's from Sally's. I had it from a long time, but I added some glitter to it, and a what is it? I used a glitter and the glow in the dark powder in there, and I just mixed it up. How long have you been doing acrylic sets? It's been about 6 years now, to be honest. And as you can see, it takes a lot of practice, because even though I've been doing them for so long, as you can see, I'm still kind of struggling to do mine. What glow in the dark powder do you use? I'll leave the link. Wait. To be honest, I don't even know where I got it from. I'll try to find some, and I'll leave the link in the description, because I'm gonna save this live. Are you right-handed? Yes, I'm right-handed. Right now I'm doing my right hand with my left hand. So as you can see, I'm working a little bit slower because I don't want to get all that acrylic on my cuticles. I've never used Diva DC. I've heard of it, but I've never used it. Is that the one that has like the odorless acrylic system? Somebody said, what other gel polish systems do I like? Yeah, I think not too long ago I mentioned that I used the La Palm gel polishes, and I really like those too. But I noticed that, like, I think the other day I showed y'all how my white was a little bit too thick. But other than that, that was my only problem with it. But I also have like three or four more, and I haven't had a problem with them. Okay, y'all. So you see, I do have a little bit of acrylic in there. So now that I'm done, I'm gonna get this dapping dish, I'm going to put acetone in here. So I'm going to fill it up all the way to the top. And then I'm just going to set my brush in there like this. And I'm going to lean my brush against something. So you don't want your brush to be bended in there or anything. Just sit it in there and just let it sit for about 10 minutes just to soak that acrylic off. How long does it take me to do other people's nails? I book all my appointments for an hour and 30 minutes, and that's for fills and full sets. I know that's weird, but I book them all for the same time, and I'm always done in just that time. So we've been on here for 25 minutes, and I've did both of my hands. So now I'm just gonna go in and file them or shape them. So getting a file. Do I know how to do makeup? Nope. I can do my makeup, but that's about it. But I don't know how to do like um my eyeshadow or anything. I wish I would learn, but I never really just focused on it. I use the finest sanding bits. I believe it's like a 180 sanding bit. And you can just find them on eBay if you just type in nail sanding bits. Okay, Kiss nail art says that. No, I use y'all. Whenever I first started doing nails, I used that little Kiss acrylic kit, and it was horrible. Like, I think even if you try those, you will probably give up because y'all, they're so bad. Like, the acrylic gets stuck all on that little brush. Like, it's horrible. Okay, y'all. So, whenever I reshape my nails, as you can see, um, um, I file the sides. So I'm just following the sides. I'm trying to get anything off the sides if I have any acrylic or stuff. And then the tip, you want to make sure that your file and your nail is like really straight. So as you can see, you can kind of see it. It's a little gap on the side and another gap on the other side. So you basically want your your nail to be straight with your file. I know that don't make no sense, but as you can see, I just want my file and my nail to be, I don't know how to explain it. I'm a visual learner, so I just watch and learn. So these are the nail files that I have for sale on my website, and it is the Jumbo 100. Is it 100, 100 or 80, 100? I think it's 80, 100. So I'm trying to get the acrylic off the side. The diamond that I use in my pictures, I don't know what size it is. I just got it from Hobby Lobby, and that's the only one they had. So as you can see, whenever I'm filing these, I turn my hand this way instead of doing it like this, because if I was to do it like this, my finger would be moving all over the place. So if I do it like this, um, I'm reading the messages. Whenever I do it like this, I get more stability because I'm holding my finger, so it's not moving all over the place. Does anybody just love coffin nails like I do? Like, I used to like the stiletto, and then whenever coffin first started, coming in, I switched to stiletto or to coffin, and then I never went back. I've done stiletto a couple of times since then, but it's just not me. I love my coffin nails. See, and a lot of the time I like to use something too so I can, help me um, just have that stability. Yes, you have to have your file. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. So I have my file at a 90 degrees angle. You don't want to have like this or like this. You want to have it at a straight 90 degrees angle so you have that perfectly straight nail. So here we go. So a 90 degrees angle to make it really, really straight. I'm sorry, that's what I should have said in the beginning. I'm sitting here just going all in circles. My ring is from Pandora. It's from my boyfriend. He yeah, he got me this little ring a while back. Yeah, I mean the stiletto nails, they're really pretty. I guess it's just like depends on personalities. Like I like them on other people. That's why I always like try to do them on myself. But then whenever I do it on myself, it's like, that's not me. So remember, file the site's really good. You don't want your nails to be really thick because you want it to look like it's growing out of your nail. So you don't want it to be like real thick to where you got duck feet. You want it to, match up with your nail. So that's why I go in from where my nail is and just file in. When are you stocking up on nails? I have nail tips on my website. I think that's what you're talking about. Do anybody like those nails, the duck feet? I know they do them in, I think, in New Jersey. I don't know. I'm just saying some. But that lady from that show, The Median, I think that's what it's called. I think she was from New Jersey, and that's how she wore her nails. Do anybody like them like that? Are my clients ever late? No and yes. All my clients that I have are regular clients, so they know better. They know better not to be showing up late. And if they do, I understand, but I have a 15-minute grace period, and anything after that, you got to reschedule because I do my clients back to back, so that would mess me up all the way, and they know that. I use for to edit my videos, I do use my phone. Whenever I file the sides, I don't file like at a 90 degrees angle. I file, on the side like a 45 degrees angle, as you can see. What's the green face for? Somebody just comment the green face. What? Who is that? The green who? I have about I do about 4 or 5 clients a day. And no, I don't make them do deposits because, like I said, they're all regular clients. So I trust them and I know they're coming. Unless it's an emergency and they understand and they let me know ahead of time and I understand. See, so you say you always find it hard to fire your pinky. You see, I'm setting it on here so it doesn't move all around. So remember, file at a 90 degrees angle to get it really straight. How do I film my videos? I have like I think it's called gooseneck tripod, and I just set it over here. It has like a clamp, so I just clamp it onto my nail shelf, or my nail polish shelf, and then I put it over me. Can you use acrylic and gel together? Do you mean like gel polish or actual gel? So that's. Let me see this one. I need this one to be straighter. I make this one go in a little bit. Recommended color acrylics. To be honest, I don't use color acrylics. I don't do designs with color acrylic. I never used them before, so um, yeah, I'm not really used to using them. What I do want to learn how to do is like the 3D art. That is the hardest thing for me to do. Every time I try practicing, like I literally give up, and that's really the only thing that I give up with because I don't know. It's just so hard for me. I know that little person with the green faces. If you don't like it, just get out. I used the IB. Let me show y'all because um this is the top coat that I use. I just have it in a smaller bottle. It's the IBD Intense Seal UV No Cleanse top coat, and I get that one for about $50 on eBay, and it's really good and it's no cleanse. This person has to be from the hood. Actually, I am. You might see us on the news this week. Yo, why are people such haters? Oh my god. I am from the hood, so what? Thank you, y'all. She said she loves my nails. Would you use gel top coat on regular polish? Yes, I have before, and whenever I first started doing nails, I didn't have any gel polish, but I always wanted to do my nails with gel because I didn't want my nails to mess up. So what I did is I'll just wait until my regular polish was completely dry, like all the way dry, because if not, your polish will start to crack. So if you do regular polish and then put a top coat or gel top coat on top, your nails will crack. So make sure that it's completely dry. If you have white tips, does it show through polish? Because if you have white tips, it just depends. Like if you do a really light pink, then yeah, your white tips would show through that light pink. So you kind of want to go with darker colors. I started doing those when I was 15. And y'all, it took me, I really don't know how long it took me. I kind of just, it just takes time to practice, and you have to be really dedicated and motivated. So I basically did it all on my own, though. My dad bought all my stuff one day, and then after that, I just started practicing on everybody. How old are you? I'm 21. Yes, I am licensed. I got my license last year. I just renewed in November for having it. So in November, I turned 1 year since I had my license. Do I use clear tips? Yes, I do use clear tips. Um, these are the natural though. You can't really tell. How long did school take? I did a video on this. What was it? So okay, so um, whenever I was in high school, I did my junior year in my high school in cosmetology school at our technical school. And then whenever I went to college, it took me another year. So I did 3 years of cosmetology school. But if you just go to a regular cosmetology school, it's not nearly as long. But I did go to school for free, so that's why I didn't care. Yeah, my high school, they have like technical. I'm not sure if everybody does this, but um, they do have what is it? Yeah, what I'm oh yeah, we have a technical school, so like half of the day we would go to like our actual high school, and then afterwards we would go to our technical school. So we would go from about or I would go from about like after lunchtime, so from like 12 to like 3:45. And then whenever I went to college, my college was a technical school. So they had cosmetology there, so that's where I did my cosmetology um or that's where I got my cosmetology license at. Give me a second. Did they go away? I just reported them. Y'all, that really was just making me mad because I couldn't even concentrate. But anyways, I just reported them. Are they still on here? Anyways, y'all, my favorite color is pink. My full sets, I schedule all my clients for an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, so I shape, let me see. So remember, you want to have your file at a 90 degrees angle. Do I recommend white tips? The only thing about it is, like, say you want to do a different color, like a light pink, then you would have to either, I mean, you can't really get the light pink because you would still be able to see through it. So I would definitely just recommend you do like a regular tip and then just get the pink tips or the white tips painted on instead of doing that. The pink drill that I got is no good. Somebody just asked me that. The last pink drill that I had was no good, y'all. It literally only lasted me for like 2 months, and then one day it just stopped working. So that's why I went back to this one, which is the one that I started learning with. And it's kind of, I noticed that it's kind of different. Like this was silver, and then that right there is different too. I don't know if that makes a difference. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this after we finish. So this one, I'm not, this one's a little too fat. I'm gonna file it some more. I am restocking on my rhinestones. I'm just still waiting on my order. It says something about the weather and my order is delayed. So, so now I'm gonna go back in with my drill. This drill I got from eBay. So, as you can see, that's the lowest speed. And then I can speed it up all the way to that. But usually I just do it right there. So remember, you want to focus on that cuticle area. You kind of want to, whenever I do it, I kind of pull my skin back. Somebody said, can I show how to put the bit? So it just comes out. So it's just like this. And you literally just put it in there. And that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on that cuticle area because remember, if you leave any little gaps, that will cause your lifting. So get any of that acrylic that you have on there off. And then if you have any little bumps or anything, just file it off. So the main thing I struggle with, what is it? Yeah, I'm not perfect, but I can't think of nothing off the top of my head right now. I'll probably have to be doing it for me to know. Oh, the main thing I struggle with right now is my 3D art. Y'all, I cannot get that down for nothing. I don't, somebody said, can I do a video on using a one ball method? To be honest, I don't do a one ball method. I've never been good at it, but well, actually, I never tried it, but I rather kind of just add as I need it. So yeah, I don't do one ball methods. So remember, you want to be able to see your cuticle. You see how you can see my natural nail under there and then the nail. Because if you weren't able to see my cuticle, that means that oh, excuse me, that means that, that the acrylic would be on the cuticle. So you want to make sure you can see your cuticle, then a little bit of that nail, and then the acrylic. Yes, I do speak Spanish. The website for my website or which website? I haven't got around to record my sanitation video, so I'm gonna do that soon. What glue do I use for my rhinestones? I use Big Bondini, but I ran out recently, so I went back to using my Mia Secret. This one. I started back using this one. It just takes a little bit longer to dry, but I know they do have some type of like activator to make it dry really fast. For the most part, yes. All the little drill bits that I've bought do fit the drill. You just want to make sure, like, say if you go on eBay, just type in like nail drill bits, just to make sure that they are for the actual drill. Yes, my website to my or the link to my website should be in my last video in the description. So you want to make sure that they're really smooth. You kind of want to look at them like this and see if you have any bumps. But just by feeling them, you can tell. I use my Big Bondini to glue my rhinestones. Now to glue my tips, I use this one, KDS. Whenever you apply your acrylic and it gets really lumpy, it might be that your brush could be dirty, which will have the acrylic getting stuck to it, or you might be working with your acrylic too dry. So as soon as you set it down, it creates that lump. So you might want to make sure that your brush is really clean, or you might want to make sure that you're working with your acrylic wet enough. This drill bit is from not Amazon, but eBay. If you just type in, or I'll just leave the link in the description because I don't want to confuse y'all. But it's the same bit that's in my last video. I made a video about it and also about my drill, so it should be in that video if you don't want to wait. I use the nail tips from my website. Once again, I'll leave the link in the description. This drill, I like it. I haven't had any problems with it at all. So I really recommend it. And like I said, I had this one before. It just started making that weird loud noise. So I got a new one and then that one stopped working. So I went back to this old one. So for this hand, y'all probably finna see my fingers bleed. So I like to drill like downwards first to get any little bumps or lumps out. If anybody is in, I know they keep asking me this question. If you're interested in buying a nail kit, I would definitely recommend that you look into Me It's Secret just to be safe. You don't want to get, something that's not any good. So I would definitely look into Me It's Secret. I have seen like the little kits that they have, and they're not really expensive. So just to be safe and just to make sure that you get good product, definitely look into them just to be safe. And I order most of my stuff from well, I really order all of my stuff from eBay. Yes, my new pink one stopped working. The pink one that I had before, like the one that was all pink plastic, that one stopped working. And I literally only had it for about 2 months. Full set. I can't remember if it was a fill or a full set. It was those Christmas nails. So probably like 3 weeks. So as you can see, I slowed my drill down so I can get around that cuticle area. How many times before I do a new full set? To be honest, I don't know. It's always different. Just whenever I want, something different, or like say I want a different length or something, that's when I end up getting a new set. But I know before I waited, like my nails were literally like grown out. to where whenever I cut down my nails, I was cutting down my real nail because that's how long I let them grow out. And they weren't lifting or anything, so that's why I kept them. Because, like I said, I hate having to sit there and soak my nails. I don't have the patience. The primer and dehydrator that I use is by OPI. I think it's called Bondex and Bondade. Do I ever do my nails short? I have my moments. I haven't had one of those moments lately, but yeah, I have my moments when I want to go short. Do I? Can you use 90% alcohol wipes to wipe the nails? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. What acetone do I use? I use it's 100% acetone by La Palm, and that's just whatever I have, or that's what my local nail supply store has. But I was getting the big gallon from Sally's. It was just a little bit more expensive. At my local nail supply store, it's only $10, and at Sally's, it was about $18. What were the first nails? I thought I posted that. I'll post it on my Instagram, y'all. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Get Nail 32, and I'll leave a link, or not a link, but a picture of the first set of nails that I did on myself. I'm so shamed, but you gotta start from the bottom. I think it was, y'all, it was so much stuff on my nails. So I'm trying to get in that cuticle area. Um, No, I never really just cut myself really bad with the drill, and if I have, it wasn't. Well, no, it's always a little cut, and it'll probably burn, but that's about it. Yes, I always use the drill. It's just for speed. It's way faster than using a hand file. You can do a fill however many times you want. I like to keep my nails on for a long time, but lately before I didn't care, but to be honest, lately I don't really like to see my real nails like under my nails, under the acrylic nails, because I don't know. I don't know. It just started bugging me. So lately, I have been doing um, like fresh sets more often, but not too often. I think it's been maybe a month since I did a fresh set, and I think it was the Christmas set. I can't remember. Girl, go ahead and do your nails. I was literally in the bed watching Pretty Little Liars because I just started watching it, and I was sitting there debating like, do I want to do my nails or not? I was probably there for like an hour until I decided to get up because my boyfriend was like, "Are we doing anything tomorrow?" I was like, "I don't know what is there to do." So we might be going out or something. So I didn't want to walk around with some crusty nails. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not answering everybody's questions. It's so many questions coming in that they go away so fast. So I'm trying to look up and read some of them. How do you stop your bead from overflowing? That means you're working with your acrylic too wet. So try to wipe your brush off before you dip it into the powder. So dip your brush into the liquid and then wipe it off like on your little dapping dish, and then dip it into your brush. How thick should my nails be? It kind of just depends on you. As you can see, mine aren't very thick. This is about how I like mine. I don't like mine really thick. What nail was I on? This one. Will you ever start doing pedicures? To be honest, I just don't have the space for it here, but I don't think so. I'd rather just do nails cuz like I said, my back's been hurting really bad lately. Like it just keep getting worse and worse, and I did get a new chair and I got like one of those back support things, but nothing's helping. So, do I charge extra for gel polish? To be honest, no. I don't. I don't really charge extra for stuff. Like my prices are pretty much set. Like a full set with two designs is $30. A full set with something on every nail is 40, and then for longer nails is $5 extra. Fills are 25 or 30. Toes are $5. What else? I think that's it. Oh, soak offs are $10. So yeah, I don't charge much. But I'm okay with my prices. I know people have tried to talk me into going up in my prices, but y'all like my clients too much, and I can pay my bills and I can save money, so I don't have a problem as far as money goes. I mean, I'm not rich or anything, but I know what it's like to get your nails done all the time because I was once that girl that was going to the shop every 2 weeks and spending all that money, and I know how it's just so expensive, so I don't want to be like all the other shops that break your neck just to get your nails done. Yeah, it is cheap compared to other places. I know, like, if I was to move, my prices would definitely go up because, as you guys know, I'm working from home right now, so I don't have booth rent or anything of that or anything like that, so I don't have to, charge an arm and a leg. So I filed all my nails. Now I'm just gonna go in and buff them. Oops, I just dropped that. Do I recommend a training hand? I mean, I do, but it's always better to kind of just work on the actual person because it's different than doing it on a trainer hand. But yeah, I'm just using this little. What are these? Yeah, my mind just went blank. Yeah, these this buffer that I get from my local nail supply store, and it's a two-way buffer, and yeah, so I'm just gonna buff them off. Thank you, Ariel, because my mind sure did go blank. Do my rhinestones ever fall off? My rhinestones usually stay on really good. I do have some trouble childs or trouble kids that can't seem to keep their rhinestones on, but those are usually the people that are pretty rough with their nails. Like I know one girl, she usually break a nail or two, but at her job, they require her to lift boxes and all that stuff. So she knows that it's not anything that I'm doing wrong. The rhinestones are included in my prices as well. Thank you for the people that are answering questions for others. Like I said, the questions go away so fast that I don't even get to read them. My worst client experience. To be honest, I've never had a really bad client experience. My clients are usually really cool. I don't have no complaints, and I feel like I'm blessed for that because I know that um, some people have really bad horror stories with their clients, but I've never had an issue. Do you recommend alpha nail brushes? To be honest, I've never heard of those. Has anybody heard of them? I'm not taking new clients. I'm just rebooking my regular clients because by the time all my regulars rebook, I am completely booked. What do I use for my cuts? Do you mean like if I cut my finger or something? I just usually wipe them off with alcohol. My cuticle oil is just to moisturize your cuticles. What if your bristles on your brush separate a lot? A lot of the time, what you can do is get your brush, and then get like regular, like you say, get this regular top coat, and brush it on there, and kind of shape your nail or your brush into the shape that you want, and let it dry, and you basically reshape your nail. I don't know if anybody's done that before, but I have, and you're basically reshaping your brush. Which nail. So whenever I'm doing this hand, instead of buffing my nails like this, I like to hold my buffer and just move my hand. I'll probably do my toes too after this, because my toes look like they've been to hell and back like 3 times. Yes, I'm gonna save this live video. Hey Moesha. Oh, hey Moesha. Hey girl. My rhinestones, I have them available on my website. What brush do I recommend? I recommend the OPI one. It lasts a really good time, and it's just really good. Do I use the e-file on toes? I do, like whenever I do acrylic on somebody's toe, I do use my drill. I would definitely look into working into a salon if I do move to Florida. That's the plan. So since I wouldn't really know anybody, I would definitely have to get into a shop to build my clientele again. But I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what I plan on doing, to be honest. Come to Tampa. My boyfriend's mom used to live in Tampa. I was always out there all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I want to go to Florida, but I really don't know what part of Florida. I was in Miami in August, and I didn't really. We just went to the beach, so we didn't get to go see a lot of places. I do. I think after starting this YouTube, I think that's what I want to do. I think I just want to travel. Because what I wanted to do is like teach at a school, but y'all, them kids are so bad. I think I'd rather just travel and teach people that actually want to be taught. I've never been to LA. My boyfriend does want to go to California for his birthday in August. So that would be something new for me. I was just in Fort Lauderdale too. We stayed in Fort Lauderdale whenever we went to Florida, and then we drove to Miami for the weekend. That I think that's what I'm considering doing, instead of teaching at a school. I think I just want to like travel around and do like seminars, instead of, because I'll still be teaching, of course, because that's really what I want to do, is just teach. But I don't want to be sitting in one spot with bad kids. It's a lady, not a lady, but a girl in Miami. I'm sure y'all follow her, Dallas. She's in Miami, and that is my favorite nail person ever, other than myself, of course. So, um, I'm not gonna get up and go wash them, but that's usually what I would do. So I'm just gonna wipe them off with an alcohol wipe, and these are 70% alcohol. Usually I just find inspirations from like Instagram or something. To be honest, I don't know what I'm about to do yet. So that's how they look. Let me get the dust off of them. I've messaged Dallas a couple of times, and I didn't think she was going to reply, but she did. And then the day I went to Miami, I wanted to go to her shop, but we were out there too late, so I didn't get to go out there. But I just love her work. I just messaged her the other day too. These wipes, I usually get them from like Walmart. Yeah, I just put some lotion on my hands. I usually get them from Walmart, but I had a lady bring me like literally a bag full from like a bag full because she said she has diabetes, and they send her wipes all the time, like with her medication and stuff. They sent her alcohol wipes, so she just brought me a whole bunch. I'm gonna wipe them again since I put that lotion on there. I think this is what I'm gonna do whenever I do my nails. Just do a live. Yeah, Walgreens have all, like, stores should have the little alcohol wipes. I just got them. I used to get them from Dollar General, but she literally brought me like a bag full of these alcohol wipes. So let's see. This is my first live. I'm gonna turn the lights off so y'all can see how they glow. I'm gonna activate them with this light, and you don't have to activate them, but they will shine or glow dark or brighter. Y'all, I'm so tired. I haven't even ate dinner. So what is that spot? I think I forgot or I missed to put acrylic right there. Or not acrylic, but I don't know what happened. This is the lamp that they sent me. I have a link, and if you use the promo code, you get 30% off. And I really like it. As you can see, I've been using it a lot. It has nail polish all over, but I like how small it is, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. So, yeah, I like it. So, what else? I don't know what to do, y'all. What do y'all think? I think I'm just gonna do some rhinestones because I have no idea what I want to do. The glitter that I use for this, for these net or for the acrylic, I don't know if I can find it. Y'all have so much glitter and stuff. So let me see if I can find it. I think it was okay. So I get these from like Dollar Tree, and it come like this. So it's this one. This is the one I put on in that acrylic. It's like a white, but it has pink and green in it too. And these are from Dollar Tree in like their crafts area. I live in Florida, of course. It's different for who did you contact? Um, Dallas. I spoke to Dallas. On her, I think I Snapchatted her. I have her on Snapchat, and she actually responded. So yeah, so my brush been soaking, so now I'm just gonna put it up. There's no acrylic on it anymore. My boyfriend said the barber cut him. He's so mad. That's sad. I'm a cosmetologist and I'm definitely not into hair, so my boyfriend would definitely save a lot of money if I was to cut his hair, but I'm just not into it. He just sent me a picture. I have my rhinestones available on my website. Like I said, I'm still out of stock. I'm still waiting on my order to come in. This little container I get from Dollar Tree. I have like 5 of them, and I just get them from Dollar Tree. They have them in that the crafts area. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do some rhinestones because I'm pretty tired and I haven't ate dinner yet. So so yeah, I'm using my um, brush on clear nail gel resin by Mia Secret. Yeah, I'll leave the link to the brushes and stuff once I'm done. I'm gonna save this live, so I'll leave the links in the description. So I'm using my SS12 and SS6, and I'm just gonna do a few. I really don't want to do polish because I want to wear this little glitter look. Do you? No, I don't get sponsored by anybody. The only people that sent me something was, uh, oh yeah, I'm so thirsty. Madame Glam and the nail light people sent me something, but everything else I buy on my own. Oh, what else? Mm, I'm gonna add one more to the sides. I've tried using the builder gel, but it didn't work for me. I don't. I used the Tammy Taylor builder gel, and it did not work for me. What else should I do? Oh, let me see. I'm gonna do this one. I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I always say I'm not gonna do a lot, but let's see. I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm just gonna do little rhinestones all around it. Yeah, I'm so tired. I can literally feel my energy draining. My mom made some caldo de pollo. That's like chicken soup. Sugar. I'm recording. Sugar just turned one, y'all. I literally threw him a birthday party. That's how extra I am. My sugar bear had a birthday party. So I think I'm just gonna do like one on each hand now. Yeah, we have another hater in the building. It snowed last night. A little bit. Like it was probably like 5 snowflakes outside. The kids thought they weren't going to school, but they did. At least my siblings did. Yeah, my damn glam. Or actually, no, they let me pick 3 colors. They um they sent me a base coat, a top coat, and then they let me choose whatever 3 colors I wanted. And then they're gonna do the same thing again, but this time they're sending 4 colors, and it's for Valentine's Day. They want me to do Valentine's Day nails, which I really like their products. I've been using them a lot. Their gel polishes that they sent me, but they're just a little bit too expensive for me to just buy. But I know I got an email today saying that they have like if you buy 3 you get 3 free, if you buy 6 you get 6 free, if you buy 18 you get 18 free or whatever, something like that the email said. So if y'all buy from them, y'all might want to check them out. So I think that's it, and then I'm just gonna do a top coat. I think, yeah, I think that's enough. They don't glow anymore because of the light. They glow in the dark. So oops, I dropped my glue. So same thing for this hand. I went to cosmetology school, but I learned how to do nails on my own. Thank you, Reese. Hey Moesha. Y'all, Moesha was one of my classmates in high school. She was also my model whenever I went to skills, and she left me and moved to Indiana. She left, what was it, our senior year? Yeah, she left senior year. Or no, it was right after senior year because she did graduate with us. Girl, you need your nails done. You haven't came to visit me, so you just left and forgot about me. Yeah. Is that how I did it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why these people just get on here. That's probably why my energy is drained. Just reading all them negative comments. But yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing to all the other fingers. I haven't. Did I do a video? I think I did a Gucci inspired nail set. I did it on the nail trainer, so it might be pretty old, probably like 2 months ago. But it's in my video, so you want to go check it out. Yeah, this glue. I mean, I'm working too slow now because I'm sitting here trying to read the comments. I do want to do. I have a girl that's coming to get Louis Vuitton nails. Y'all, I just did my design on the wrong finger. It's supposed to be my ring finger. Oh well. I do have a girl that's coming to get Louis Vuitton nails, so I'm excited about that. Oh well. Um, I would, I don't know, it kind of just depend on what school you're going to because a lot, like I said, my school, like, my teachers, they didn't really, know a lot about, I mean, they knew the basics, but they didn't know, everything about nails. So it just kind of depend on how, knowledgeable your teachers are because, for all you know, your teachers might be perfect at doing nails or you might have a teacher that don't have a clue what they're doing. So it just kind of depend on your school, to be honest. I don't want to say, yeah, learn on your own and then, um, they end up teaching you a whole different way at school. So yeah, it just depends on your school, I guess. Cause here where I'm from, we don't really have that many. Well, we don't have any school that just teaches nails. It's always just cosmetology. Like even like Paul Mitchell and stuff, they only teach cosmetology. Way, so I don't have to worry about that, in my future. Okay, one more and I'm almost done. It really took me longer than usual, but I've been sitting here talking and reading comments. Yeah, I'm in Arkansas. Yeah, I think here in Arkansas they require 600 hours to get your nail license, but I want to say there's probably only one school that only does just all nails. But I can't remember if they shut down or not or if they just moved. So, So now I'm just going to apply my top coat. And like I said, I'm using my IBD non-cleansed top coat. Thank you, Reese. Moesha, when are you coming back? You said when your brother what? The long little rhinestones. To be honest, I have no idea. I had one of those little, like, wheels. What are they called? The little rhinestone wheel, and I found it in my jewelry. I know I have so much stuff in those little jewelries of mine. I just whenever I do my nails, I just apply the top coat around the rhinestones because mine stay on really good. So I just do it around the rhinestones. Yeah, y'all know eBay has everything, so definitely check eBay for them. I'm sure that's probably where I got them from. That's where I get most of my nail stuff from. My favorite nail shape is coffin. Yeah, I really like the coffin because, like I said earlier, I used to do the stiletto all the time, but then whenever everybody started doing the coffin, I just fell in love, and I haven't went back since. Yeah, I did. What was it for my birthday back in November? I did stiletto, but I didn't keep them on for long. My mom's like, cause I had like a black holographic polish on them, and mom's like, "Why your nails look so wicked?" So she don't like it either. I like them. Like I said, I have my moments when I want to be short or when I want to have stiletto. I just gotta have one of those moments. So, I'm just gonna wipe the sides off because my top coat is kind of running a little bit. So I'm just wiping the sides off. So I'm gonna cure them for 60 seconds. I want to go live while doing my nails, but I don't know who would watch. Girl, I didn't know anybody was gonna watch my video, and it did good. So just go for it. So yeah, I'm just gonna cure it. 300 in South Carolina, girl. I need to go to South Carolina and get my nail tech or my nail license. I want to try that matte top coat by, is it lacquer? I can't remember. It's in a black bottle and then it has a yellow top. I see it on my custom or yeah, I'm sitting here reading the comments. I've seen it on Instagram. Hey Moesha's mom, I'm good. I'm back with Miss House at school. So yeah, see. In 60 seconds they are all the way dry. Did somebody say it's 200 and some hours in Florida? Yeah, this is so pretty. It's so simple. So I'm gonna do my other hand as well. 240. Yay. I mean, dang. I should have went out there and just went to school. I wonder how many it is for your cosmetology instructors. Cause yeah, I'm so ready to be done with school so I can move. I don't know that I would move right, when I'm done with school. It'd probably be a little bit after. I want to at least be engaged or something. I don't want to just move out there with my boyfriend. I need to have a little ring on my finger, or a big old ring on my finger. Thank you, hon. These are the same rhinestones that I have available on my website, but once again, I am out of stock, but I am restocking really soon. My cosmetology school was free because I was on scholarships, and whenever I went to high school and did cosmetology through my high school, that was free. So I got about 720 hours in high school that were completely free, and then my college hours were free. And whenever I say college, my college that I went to was a technical school, and we had cosmetology there. And I think I threw somebody off by saying college, but yeah. So like I said, I'm just doing the top coat like around the rhinestones, or at least trying to. Little Rock. I'm sure you've seen this on the news. We had so many freaking people get killed like this week. That's why I'm trying to move away from here, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe the edges off. I want to move to Florida, y'all. I want to be at the beach every day. I'm sure the people that are from Florida don't even go to the beach that often. But last time I went to Florida in August, my boyfriend's like, "What you want to do today?" I said, "Go to the beach." Every day I want to go to the beach. Yeah, Little Rock for everybody. I've been here for 14 years and I'm ready to go. I don't think it's on Instagram. It was on my Facebook. I'll post it. I screenshot it the other day because I was going to post it in one of my videos. I'm 21. You welcome, Tere. Anybody else have any questions? Because I'm almost done. I'm about to go eat and take a shower, go to sleep. And then do nails tomorrow and whatever else come up. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, I've been on here for a while. 89 minutes. How did you get your clients? To be honest, it was just word of mouth. Like this person told that person told that person, and it was literally just like that. I didn't really have to advertise myself, and whenever you provide good work, that's a really good thing because you basically bring your own no, I don't even know what I'm talking about. You whenever you provide good work, you don't have to worry about having to advertise yourself because people want to come with you or come to you. They want to come to you because they know that you do good work. Yeah, whenever I went to Miami, I only got in the water. I literally only been in the actual beach, like in the water once. That's when I went to Miami. But I just like to just sit there and chill. Yeah, I'm gonna post a video after that. Hey, Kayla. How to clean my brushes. I literally just put my brush into a little dapping dish with acetone, and I showed that a while ago. Um, am I ever gonna sell the acrylic I made? To be honest, no. Cause I just made a little bit, and you can do it yourself. You just find a pink acrylic, just throw a little bit of glitter in there, and find you a little bit of what is it? That glow in the dark powder. So yeah, I'm just doing or putting lotion on my hands. I have this lotion by OPI. Oops. I have this lotion by OPI, so I just put this on. I'm Mexican. You should definitely go to school and get your license because, like, whenever you get older and you want to start working in a nail shop, you don't want to have to go to school then. So you might as well just go ahead and get it at the way. And if your school has some type of, technical program like I do, you should definitely take advantage of it because most of the time they are free. Do I ship to the UK? Unfortunately, my website doesn't allow me to do international sales. I'm gonna try to look into that and see what I can do. So yeah, this is how they turned out. I ended up doing them pretty simple because I'm tired. And then I messed up. Those are supposed to be the same, and then those are supposed to be the same, but I messed it up. Um, I show this is the glitter that I put. Yeah, you can put any glitter, but this is the one that I put. Wait, is this it? Let me see. I have so much glitter, y'all. This is the one that I put in my acrylic, and this is from where is it? From Dollar Tree. And yeah, you just put a little bit in there. Like I probably could have added some more so it would have been more glitter in here, but I didn't. It's just the acrylic mixture that I did a while back, and I don't really use it. Thank you, Stephanie and Shanice and Kendra. Does the Mia Secret liquid smell? Yes, it does. I've never used that Kiara Sky Gel. I don't have any of them at all. Thank you, girl. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I'm sitting here reading the comments. How do I get rid of the smell? To be honest, I don't do anything special to get rid of the smell. Usually, my little dust collector will. I feel like it does suck in some of that smell, but this new dust collector is horrible. As you can see, it's dust all over the place. Y'all, look at Sugar Bear. Can y'all see him? Sugar, come here, baby. He's sleep in front of the heater. But yeah, once again, this is the glitter or the acrylic that I use. This is from Sally's, and I had it for a while now. That's why I decided to put glitter in it because I never used it. So I put a little bit of glitter in there, and then um, so yeah, thank you so much for everyone that stayed and finished watching. If you didn't get to watch the whole thing, I am gonna save this live so you can go back and watch it. So once again, hope you guys enjoy and thank you so much. Okay, I can